Hey there, it's Tom. Thanks again for coming to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to take a look at my favorite retouching program. It's PortraitPro. I've been using it since version 10. Currently I'm using the Studio Max version 18 edition. That allows me to work on RAW files. It also has a plugin for Photoshop. Actually use it both ways, as a standalone program and through Photoshop. They have three different versions: the standard version, the studio version, and Studio Max. Studio Max allows you to do batch processing. It works as a plugin with Photoshop and Lightroom and supports RAW and DNG files. All three versions though work very well, just depending on what you want. They all have the powerful portrait editing. They have free online customer support, and they also do background replacements, and I use that in a lot of my headshot sessions. Currently I'm evaluating version 19 to see if it's worth the update. A quick review so far, and I am really happy with the new improvements. So this is version 18. Let's switch to the new version. Okay, and since I'm using the trial edition, it has a watermark on there. If you're familiar with any of the recent versions, then you'll be right at home, as many of the layouts are just as they have been in past versions. PortraitPro makes it very easy by using presets, so you can quickly adjust an image. It's easy to see before and after by clicking on the flip to before. And going from version 18 to 19, it's easy to see that it quickly determines gender and age and applies the correct retouching based on its AI evaluation of the image. It replaces backgrounds better than it has in previous versions. The hair retouching tools are improved, and also there's improvement in the picture controls. So overall, very happy with the new version, so I am planning to update. So while this isn't a tutorial, let's go ahead and open up an image and just take a quick look. First thing it does is automatically finds the face, determines the gender, age, whether it's a child or an adult. Next, it automatically applies the default, so we can see before and after, again by clicking on the button up here. You can instantly see it does an amazing job of skin retouching. For this, it does apply sculpting to the face. I wouldn't do that in this case. So there's a preset with no sculpting involved. The nice thing though is you do have all the individual controls, so we could change any of the lighting control if we are happy with how we did the lighting. We can go in and enhance the eyes. It already has some presets there, but perhaps we want to brighten up the irises a little bit more. We can. There's makeup. We could change the color of her lipsticks. It also has a retouch brush where we could go in and soften up some of these lines here. I have it on a very low setting, so I would need to go over it multiple times. That's just how I prefer to work instead of having it do something very strong. Again, this isn't a tutorial, I just wanted to quickly show you how well it does. I'm very happy with the new version 19, so I will be upgrading to that. So is there a downside? Well, in my opinion, there is. Not if you use it as a Photoshop plugin, but in the standalone version. And that is, it doesn't have any type of spot healing brush or clone stamp. And those are two essential retouching tools. But since it is a Photoshop plugin, it's easy to do that work in Photoshop. But as a standalone version, it greatly benefits by having those two additional tools. But other than that, it is the best retouching program out there. I've used it again since version 10, and I use it for the majority of my retouching work. Let me know in the comments what you think about the program, what new features you like, and what improvements you'd like to see. Again, thank you for joining me today on my YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified of new videos. Let me know if you'd like to see some in-depth tutorials for PortraitPro, and we can go through all the different control panels.